This video that I just clipped pieces of, I'm gonna have to do like 3 small videos to respond because there's so much. He bounces around a little bit, but it's all in the same passage. He's talking about John 6, and he's tying the sacrament of the Eucharist to it. And the context of John is spiritual. It's not sacramental or mythical in any way. The bread of life discourse that he's talking about here is Jesus' broader teaching of faith in him as the source of eternal life, not his body or his blood, but in him. Throughout the passage, he repeatedly emphasized believing in him. John 6:29, this is a work of God that you believeth in him who has sent. John 6:35, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me shall not hunger, and whoever believes in me shall never thirst. This isn't a sacramental teaching. This is spiritual. John 6:40, for this is the will of my Father, that everyone who looks on the Son and believes in him should have eternal life, and I will raise him up on the last day. This repeated connection between belief and eternal life makes it clear that Jesus is speaking metaphorically about faith in him, as he means the spirit as the means of spiritual nourishment, not instituting some sacrament in the Eucharist. John 6, comes way before the Last Supper institution that Jesus did in remembrance of him. The Last Supper in Matthew 26 and Matthew 14, Luke 22, took place over a year after Jesus' bread of life discourse. The disciples of the time would not have understood Jesus to be saying anything about this Eucharistic practice because it had not yet been instituted. Instead, Jesus was speaking of the present reality, how sinners receive eternal life through faith and faith in him alone. Eating and drinking has often been a spiritual picture. Isaiah 55, 1-3, God calls his people to come and eat without money, without equating it with listening and inclining their ears to him. Jeremiah 15:16, your words were found and I ate them. In Psalm 34:8, taste and see that the Lord is good. These are not sacramental images of the Eucharist. Jesus is using this metaphorical language, just like in John 6, to emphasize that just as food sustains the physical life, trusting in him is what sustains eternal life. Come back for more.